I'm Keke Palmer, and I'm playing Wednesday in Pimp.
The only thing you can trust is your money.
My daddy knew I wasn't like the rest of them. And what he loved the most about me was that I was exactly like him. Gonna make us that money.
You crazy, just like your mom.
Yeah, I know my bitches is bad, but if you keep staring at them like that, I'm gonna have to charge you. Show me how you gonna do it, baby.
I was 19 when I first read Pimp, and when I first had to figure out a way to get an audition because Christine Crocus, the writer and director, did not see me for the role. My career I did films early on in my career, but once I got to my adolescence, I did a lot of children-based stuff. And so for Christine, it was just not a fit for Wednesday and Keke Palmer. But my mother and I, we were like, we have to figure out a way to get her to see that, I have what it takes to do this role. So we came up with the idea of kind of doing an improv version of Wednesday in this world, where she's from, how this pimp life looks. And I went back to my hometown, which is very similar to the hometown of Wednesday, and went to my auntie's hair salon and hung out with some of her homegirls and some who maybe weren't pimps but sold something. And we were all hanging out, and I just improv'd as the character Wednesday, and we sent it in, and that was kind of my audition tape for Pimp, and that's what actually got me the audition, actually up close and personal with Christine, and then I was able to win her on home.
Your relationship is a relationship. You treat somebody how you want them to treat you, and you'll get the same response. I mean, I'm different from other studs. Like, you gonna touch me. How we gonna do it? Or do we know
stunts, yeah, I have it all blocked and ready to go. The thing is, our stunts guy will come and go over the fight scene with you guys. We'll work on that a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good and nasty. It starts with you just like walking up to her, clocking her.
Okay.
And then it gets
so we're
rushed.
are we doing the fight part first?
No, we're gonna do that last.
Okay,
we're gonna cover the game and all that stuff, and then we're gonna bring the action to the bench. You're gonna take your money. You guys are gonna get at it. You clock her, she grabs you guys are moving around, fighting, and then you guys end up on the ground. Then you pop up, and then you start kicking. And then you out.
Thank you. Wonderful. So right now I'm getting ready to go to set, film the first shot of the movie. Well, it actually is the first shot of the movie, and we're filming it on the first day, which doesn't always happen. Over the course of the 3 years, from the time that I first read it when I was 19 and now I'm about to be 23, I really did a lot of research. I did a lot of research within myself because I knew that I would have to go very deep in order to take on such a role like this. I would have to face a lot of my dark truths to be able to reach that point of understanding and having empathy for this life that Wednesday had no choice but to be in. And so over those course of those 3 years, I spent a lot of time studying guys that I liked, guys I didn't like, who I thought Wednesday would want to, if there was a masculine vibe she wanted to emulate, what would it be like? What would the vibe be? How would her synergy work with Nikki? And I just watched and looked and really observed people very intensely for those 3 years, as crazy as that sounds. Even though I didn't know when and how the movie was going to get made, in the back of my mind, Pimp always was living, and I was always figuring out ways how I could add more nuances to the character. And that's why I'm such a strong believer of everything happens at the right time, because even though I got the role when I was 19 and I was probably capable of doing it, those 3 years that it took to get the movie made really brought me into understanding what it would take to be Wednesday.
Remember to get the money up front, have them place it on the dashboard, and make sure you count it. What'd I say?
Get the money up front, make sure I put it on the dashboard.
And? Make sure you count it, that's important. 44 blow, 80 for 15 minutes. If you only catch a blow, tell them to keep their hands off your body. You gotta make that clear from the start.
Win, I heard you.
I'm gonna get us a room over there.
The exterior transformation happened much closer to the filming of the movie. Christine, it was very important for us both to have, for this movie to be authentic, you know what I mean? For us to really tell the story, not to make a mockery or a caricature of our world, but to really give people an inside look in this new, fresh way that Christine was able to create. So we came up with, me getting in the gym and getting really ripped, because that's how we both saw Wednesday, as this kind of, feminine, masculine, yet sexy, cut female lead. And I was in the gym like every single day with Gunnar Peterson, who is one of the best trainers I've ever worked with before. And so we were training, and I really did keep my fans a part of the whole process because I really wanted them to see the process and the exterior transformation that I took for Wednesday, as well as my hair. My hair was very important to me because I wanted something that looked like the culture. That was a big part of Pimp for me. It's not just, especially because people have never seen me play something like this before, it was really important for me to get it right. Yeah, I'm acting as a character, but Wednesday is a part of me. That's why I'm able to reach within myself in that way and pull her out, because I'm not denying that she's somewhere in there. And I think that's what it is to be a creative, what it is to be an artist, is to know and explore those different shades of who you are, because we're not just one people. We can decide who we want to be at any given moment. And I think that's an even bigger message that I'm always trying to send, is that you can change who you wish to be. You can be this way one day, you can be this day the next. Even though I'm doing it as a character, it's a part of my job. Luckily it's a part of my job, because I would do it anyway. Even if I was Keke Palmer, not the actor, I would still always be constantly looking for different ways to express myself, even if I didn't have a movie to act in.
This is your future right here. You and me, remember? Now, I may not have been the best mother in the world, but sometimes you don't get to live the life you want to live. We gotta get out of here. I ain't afraid of them.
They gonna search every street.
Like Mom said, sometimes you don't get to choose the life you want.
What is you anyway? Half girl, half pimp?
All girl, all pimp.